Nah, this has to be the craziest Pet Simulator X update since I started playing the game. This is such a crazy update. Pet Simulator X is adding cars. There are like 15 new huge pets. Everything is going pretty crazy right now, so I'm gonna show you guys everything that's going on. So first, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. Choose one random winner in the comments of every video, so here is last video's winner. So first off, I'm gonna tell you guys about the Titanic. Well, it's not just a Titanic, it is literally a car. Pet Simulator X is adding cars. I don't know if players are going to be able to obtain this or if it's just an admin pet, but it is in the game and I'm going to show you guys a video of it. So as you can see, Preston literally has it in game and it is doing damage to coins, and then he can click it and drive around like it's an actual car. Like, that is pretty crazy. And then you can go out of it again, and yeah, it basically works just like a Titanic. Except if you think about it, Titanics are kind of like cars. I mean, I forgot I don't have them in my inventory right now. I was doing the Cat to 100 Trillion series, but anyways, you know, like, just ride them and then run around the map, and usually they go like sideways a little bit, like how pets normally are when they walk. Like, they just kind of follow you like this for some reason. But it looks like with this Titanic Ferrari, well, actually it's called the Titanic Ferrari, because I guess they couldn't call it the Ferrari because of copyright reasons. And this is Pet Simulator X, and that's like the sound that cats make, so it just makes sense. But basically, the big Titanic car, instead of going around sideways like pets do, you're in like the middle of it, like driving a car, and you can just drive around on it. So I think that is actually pretty cool. I don't know if they're gonna make it like actually faster than the Titanics, but it looks like it has wheels that spin, and it doesn't really look too much like it has actual car mechanics. It's like it doesn't really go faster than a Titanic, at least that's how it looks in the video. So I have no idea how you'll actually get this. Maybe there could be an egg. Okay, they've normally been adding the timer for when the egg runs out 24 hours before, but it is 21 hours and there's still no exclusive egg timer. Now, pretty much ever since bi-weekly updates, every other update has had a new exclusive egg, so it seems like they're adding a new exclusive egg during this update, but there isn't a leak for one yet, and they don't have the timer on it, so maybe not. Maybe they're just gonna skip adding a new exclusive egg this update, but if they do, it could be this car egg, and like, again, I don't really think it seems like something that they would add, but if they made like literally a Titanic car that you could get from an exclusive egg, I guarantee a lot more people would buy the exclusive egg than how many people are buying the Atlantean egg or the Nightmare egg, because that's like a completely new, unique, and kind of weird thing in Pet Simulator X. I was playing a Pet Simulator Z game maybe a few weeks ago, and it literally had a car that you could just like drive around the map, and it was actually a Ferrari that looked pretty similar to this one. So I don't know if they decided to add it because like Pet Simulator Z games have cars. If you don't know what those are, basically just fake Pet Sim X copies that they literally copied the entire game, but they just added whatever they wanted to it. Basically Pet Sim X on creative mode. But anyways, that does not really seem like something that would be in Pet Simulator X, but Preston himself has added it, and I don't know if it's gonna be obtainable by normal players or just a completely unique admin pet that no one is ever gonna get. But let's move on to the other leaks, because we've got a lot more to cover in this video. So next I'm gonna show you guys the arcade pets. So we've got the arcade dog and arcade cat, and these look pretty cool. I'd say these are more likely to be in the exclusive egg compared to the Titanic Ferrari. That does not seem like something they'd actually add in an exclusive egg, but the next one could be arcade themed. That actually makes a lot of sense because it's pretty cool. They normally have a pretty unique and cool theme with pretty detailed pets, and I'd say the arcade pets look detailed enough to be likely for the exclusive egg. But anyways, we also have the arcade eggs. There's 1 times, 5, 10, 20, and 50 times, basically like with the Sandcastle event or with the new Summer Islands event. And since they're doing part 3 of the summer event, this is the last part for the summer event. This actually seems like something that could be in it, because first we have the Sandcastle event and then the Summer Island, so third is probably going to be the arcade. Now, I know I said it seems likely for this to be an exclusive egg, but I kind of take that back because exclusive eggs only have one type. There's no golden, there's no luck boost, it's literally just this one type, but this has all the boosters for the huges, and those eggs are the exact same chances for the boosts in the other previous summer event things. So I'm actually like almost 100% sure this is gonna be for the summer event, meaning there's either no new exclusive egg or the Titanic Ferrari is gonna be in it for some reason. Or maybe it just hasn't been leaked yet and they're gonna do the new exclusive egg last minute. But this seems pretty cool. I have no idea how the arcade is gonna work. I actually did see some leaks of like just some random parts and images relating to a claw machine or something. So maybe the arcade event is gonna have like arcade games and you can somehow get these eggs from the arcade games, or maybe those are just gonna be decorations in the arcade. I don't really know. But this is completely unique and not really related to anything summer, I guess. Yep, definitely seems like something in the summer event, but that is not it. No, we've got... Okay, so normally you have like up to 4 huges in an update. That's kind of a lot, but this time we have 14 huges. So as you already know, there's a Titanic cat that's going to be free to play, and now there's Titanic Ferrari. So those are both the Titanics that have been leaked so far, but the 14 huges are, let me show you guys. Huge white tiger, huge hashtags, which is the Summer Angelus. I don't know why Roblox tagged it. Huge shark, huge shadow griffin, huge sandcastle cat, huge masked owl, huge husky, huge fox, huge fairy, huge dove, huge cow, huge bear, huge blue monkey, huge angel cat. Okay, those are actually all of them. So out of all of these, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the ones I know that you're gonna be able to get for sure in this update. Huge Summer Angelus is gonna be in the best egg of the summer event. It could be possible to hatch in all eggs, but maybe it's just lower chance than other ones, but most likely it's just gonna be in the last egg. Then the huge shark. There already is a huge sailor shark, which pretty much, I guess the icon looks exactly the same, but this is different. But there are also a whole bunch of other just normal pets that are having huge versions, like white tiger, fairy, dove, cow, bear, and angel cat. So or also a fox and shadow griffin and husky. I don't know if these are gonna be like DLC pets, which I mean it seems likely because they're working on the wave 2 of DLC. We already had leaks of a whole bunch of DLC huges, but there are always a whole bunch of simple pets. Like if you remember the huge axolotl and huge ducky, those are just some of the DLC plushies. So most likely huge cow, bear, all those are gonna be plushies or DLC pets for it's like from merch in real life. The huge masked owl could be some sort of DLC or plushie, but they could also be adding another huge to Kawaii World. I don't really think that's likely though, because there already were huges that matched up with stuff in Fantasy World, but they never added them there, and then it was confirmed to be DLC stuff. So it's probably just a DLC pet themed after a world. Now, the ones that I know are in the event, besides the huge Summer Angelus, the huge Sandcastle cat is definitely in the event, but you already know the Sandcastle area is one of the areas here, because I mean, they're literally sandcastles. There is going to be a Sandcastle area, and there's already a Sandcastle egg, so this is most likely going to be in the Sandcastle egg. So that is 2 huges for these. I don't know if they're both gonna be in those, or if one of them is gonna be in hardcore, one of them is gonna be in the normal mode, or if 2 different eggs are gonna have huges. But it could be a similar situation to the pufferfish, where in the event there's an egg you can hatch, and then one of these huges is going to be exclusively in the event, and one of them is going to be in the normal world and most expensive egg. Actually, that's the most likely scenario. That's kind of what they already did, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. But I'm kind of surprised about the huge balloon monkey, because there's already a Titanic balloon monkey. I didn't expect them to add a huge version. Most likely this is also going to be DLC. A lot of the time when they add like different versions of a pet that already exists, it's literally just DLC. So anyways, the huges that are definitely going to be in this update are the huge Summer Angelus and huge Sandcastle cat. Everything else is most likely gonna be either DLC or just completely random. So there are quite a bit of DLC pets though, because we've already had like I think 20-ish DLC huges leaked. So now that brings our total up to like 30 something. Maybe they're just working out all the season 2 stuff and they're gonna release like everything at once. Most likely the arcade is gonna have some sort of mini game, and you're gonna be able to complete the mini game, and either you're gonna unlock separate areas like with the Lucky Block thing. Well, not really Lucky Blocks, but they basically just reused the Lucky Block event thing, where for the Summer Islands, you just mine stuff, and then every certain amount of points, you get eggs. I'm thinking the arcade is gonna be you play games or mini games or something there, and then you're gonna have a chance of like getting an egg. Maybe you're gonna be able to complete something somehow to grab an egg, and then whichever egg you grab, it's just gonna be random, or it can be as low as 1 times or as high as 50 times huge chance, and then that's just gonna open from the claw machine. So So of course there could be other arcade games. Maybe you're gonna be able to earn eggs in a whole bunch of different arcade games. I guess they wanted to make the pufferfish a lot rarer than the pineapple cat, because the pineapple cat used to be really easy to get. Now it is a lot rarer because you can only get it from the volcano egg, which I'm pretty sure it is like 1 in a million or something, so really low. You'll have to hatch it for days before hatching it from that egg. So probably only 1,000 or 2,000 have been hatched from that egg itself. Most have been hatched from the sandcastle event, which is why they probably made it a lot harder to get the huge pufferfish in the Summer Islands event. So I don't know if the next huge is going to be relatively rare, but pretty much all of the huges that they added in Summer Event Part 2 are pretty rare and worth a lot more than the huge pineapple cat. So that's pretty much everything I know about this update so far. It seems pretty cool. There is a lot of new stuff in it. I just think that car is kind of funny though. It'd be really cool if I could somehow get it. If it is a new Titanic, it's going to be worth at least like 18 trillion if it's in an exclusive egg, and if you get it another way, the value is kind of just going to depend on how many of them exist. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, like the video, join the Discord server linked in the description, do everything else linked in the description. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.